Okay, normally I don't have this many guests around the table. They are radiating nervous energy, maybe even a little bit of tension. I was once one of them, and I gotta say, I'm relishing being on the other side of the table now. Anyways, enough suspense. Let's get to it. We know the theme already of Canada Reads 2016. It's starting over. It's an excellent theme. But today, the annual books competition truly begins. The panelists and books are about to be revealed. Here's how it will work today. Each of the panelists will bring their passion, and I will bring this. That bell contains all the power. They'll reveal their identity, and in 30 seconds, they'll give us their pitch. If they go over time, I will ding the bell. Okay, panelist number one knows how to compete. He's a retired wrestler who's taken 31 championship titles, and he's New York Times bestselling author as well for a memoir called On Edge. You may have seen him in his role as Dwight Hendrickson on the hit TV show Haven. Panelist, reveal your identity.
I am Adam Copeland, artist formerly known as Edge. I am reading and defending Minister Without Portfolio by Michael Winter.
All right. So you have 30 seconds to tell us why your book should take home the title. At the sound of the bell, you will begin.
This competition is about redemption, about starting over, about beginning anew in your life, and that's what this book is all about. I'd like to read an excerpt. When things are hard, you adjust the dial on your emotions and learn new, complicated emotions that work over the scar tissue of torment and allow the face and hands to convey a manner of grace. It's about falling flat on your face, picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, and how do you walk on?
Ooh, perfectly timed. That might be a good sign. Our first panelist, Adam Copeland, defending his pick, Minister Without Portfolio by Michael Winter. I have to say, very well done.
Thank you.
Okay. Our next panelist comes here as a champion already, particularly of women and girls. She's the creator and CEO of the female leadership initiative Girls 20. And on the side, she does things like climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Panelist, reveal your identity.
I'm Farah Mohamed, and I have the pleasure of reading Bone and Bread by Saleema Nawaz.
Okay. So, at the ding of the bell, you have 30 seconds to defend your pick.
For a fiction book, this book is incredibly real. She starts over not once, not twice, but 3 times with the death of her mother, her father, and her sister. I haven't told you anything that's not on the back of the cover, but I'll tell you what. This is about deception. It's about despair. But ultimately, it's about love. It's about the love between 2 sisters. You go on a roller coaster ride, and at the end of the book, you feel like you've known those characters, and you put it down, you walk away, and you wish you would get the next sequel.
With 3 seconds to spare, another elegant defense. I have to say, you guys are better than I was a couple years ago. Farah Mohamed telling you why Bone and Bread by Saleema Nawaz should win this year's Canada Reads. Okay, panelist number 3 caught the travel bug back in 1990 while backpacking in Asia, and now his sustainable travel company guides people all over the world. He also founded Planetera, an NGO promoting ecotourism and social enterprise. Panelist, what is your name?
My name is Poon Tip, and I am defending the unheralded book Birdie by Tracey Lindberg.
Okay, you have 30 seconds to tell us why your book should win Canada Reads at the sound of the bell.
Well, there's so many reasons why this book should read Canada Reads, but first and foremost, it is quintessentially a Canadian story that is relevant to Canada right now. We meet Bernice Mitu, a young Cree girl making her way in the world while overcoming untold violence, which is all she knows. Her journey to womanhood is gripping and insightful and is told masterfully by Tracey Lindberg in a novel that is at times confronting, it's dark, and surprisingly humorous. For all of us who care about reconciliation, and frankly we all should, this book opens that path.
Right on time, 30 seconds on the nose. Another excellent job. And a wonderful book, too. We featured it on this show. That right there is the founder of G Adventures, Poon Tip. His pick is Birdie by Tracey Lindberg. Next is an athlete fast on skates and even faster on a bike, or maybe the other way around. Either way, she's fought her way to 6 Olympic medals. She's a spokesperson who fights taboos, also around mental illness. Panelist, reveal your identity.
My name is Clara Hughes, and I'm defending The Illegal by Lawrence Hill.
Okay, you know the drill. When the bell starts, you have 30 seconds.
We're in the midst of a global refugee crisis. Intolerance, xenophobia, and division are mounting as we struggle to make sense of it all. The illegal puts a face to the faceless, and it brings a humanity to this struggle. It's heavy, it's lively, it's playful, and it is so real. It's a thriller that sweeps you along. The protagonist, an athlete whose Olympic dreams are all but gone. He is now running for survival, and he's running for his life.
With 2 seconds to spare, Clara Hughes, another excellent, elegant defense right there. Clara Hughes defending the book, The Illegal by Lawrence Hill. And now our fifth and final panelist. He's an actor and a writer. His movie, Dr. Cabby, was one of the top Canadian films of 2014. And in his hockey movie, Breakaway, he was coached by Rob Lowe himself. Panelist, reveal your identity.
My name is Vinay Virmani, and I have the honor of defending the deeply moving The Hero's Walk by Anita Rau Badami.
Okay, you know how it goes?
Yeah, no pressure at all, huh?
Go for it.
Tragedies are a great source of pain, but they can also be a great source of learning, as pain helps us grow and growth helps us change. The Hero's Walk shows us that while life throws us many challenges, it also gives us the gift of a second chance that can help us right old wrongs, evolve, and better the lives of those we love. This is a richly textured read that transcends cultures and countries. It shows us that each one of us can be a hero, that can look change in the eye and walk a road that leads to transformation and betterment.
With 1 second to spare, Vinay, all of these really passionate, I think a round of applause is due. All very passionate, eloquent defenses. Vinay Virmani, he's our final panelist defending his pick, The Hero's Walk by Anita Rau Badami for Canada Reads 2016. Okay, I'll start with you, Vinay. Look around the table. Quick look around the table. How do you feel about your competition?
Well, I think everybody just speaks for themselves. I'm so honored to be in this company, really. I mean, everybody here has accomplished so much, and I'm one of the youngest panelists, so I'm excited to learn from everybody, really. I think everybody's accomplished so much in so many different fields, so I think it's going to be a great learning experience and a lot of fun.
I think it's going to be great. You guys all seem like passionate people, which is what it takes to make a great Canada Reads. I understand you're a huge WWE fan.
Huge.
And
huge.
So I have to ask you.
You have no idea.
What's it like to now be in the ring with the artist formerly known as Edge?
Well, man, I grew up watching you, and I'm sorry that I'm going to bother you with a lot of questions about wrestling and about, I was just so fascinated by it. It was just so entertaining. I remember going to a lot of WW. I know it as WWF. I can't even call it WWE, but I remember going to a lot of Monday Night Raws and, seeing you live, which was really cool. But I am very scared of you, though. So
Adam,
I'm a gentle giant.
Adam, do you think that gives you a bit of an upper hand?
No. I think we're all on equal footing here. I think you have
What? I'm 5'1" and a quarter. That's an equal footing?
Not equal height, just equal footing. I think the reason that we're all here is that in our chosen fields, we were determined and passionate. And I think all of us are going to bring that to this. So I don't think I have any advantage whatsoever.
In my experience, the stakes are interesting and different and kind of higher when you're defending somebody else's work versus, working for your own project too, which will be very interesting. Clara, who worries you most in the competition?
Well, I have to admit some fear and trepidation when I looked up Mr. Adam Copeland, a.k.a. The Edge, because while he's also married to an amazing gladiator woman who is also a WWE wrestler. But that said, now that I've met him, he's just diffuses all fears. He is the gentle giant. But I'm just, this is going to be a really awesome experience of really celebrating storytelling. And 5 of us, I think, can articulate our passions on writing, on storytelling really well. And these stories, they're all profoundly inspiring. And I also look forward to learning from everyone. So I'm stoked to finally be on Canada Reads.
Well, I'd imagine, the Olympics require a bit of preparation, but what are you doing to train for the gritty reality of Canada Reads?
Oh, it's all about repetition, Chad. It's all about preparation and focus and mindset. And I think we're all ready for battle. Let's not lie. This is, we all want our book to win and our authors to be celebrated. But really, it is about storytelling and celebrating that. But I am also defending a former winner of Canada Reads. I know what it's like to try to defend. I'm glad it's not back-to-back for Lawrence Hill.
Interesting.
And I hope to do his book justice.
Interesting. That's a whole other sort of challenge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bruce, you said that as a travel adventurer, you have special insight on the theme of starting over. How so?
Well, when you get a chance to travel all over the world, I mean, you come home and you get a greater appreciation for where you come from. I think the fastest path to peace is for people to get to know other cultures and other people, and travel can be that vehicle. So I mean, it's one of those things that is part of my job, but it's defined me over the years, and it's a big part of my life.
Farah, how about you? Anything in your life that you feel gives you deeper understanding about the theme of starting over?
I think I've started over a couple of different times in different ways, but what really inspires me to be able to fight for this book to win is the fact that this is an author that doesn't have a sister, that has never really dealt with the issue at hand, that has a mother, and she's written something that I can actually relate to. So I'm Indian, I'm an immigrant, I have a sister, and I fear death. And so this book was sort of like a real nod to facing your own fear. In 445 pages, coming out the other side and saying this is something that everyone can read and everyone can relate to. You don't have to have a sister. You don't have to have lost your parents yet, but everyone deals with death. And I think this book really put it front and center for me. And I have to say, if there's one challenge that I have to overcome, aside from the cerebral battle that we will have here, it is really trying to figure out how do you rein in your emotion and do the book justice and applaud this author for taking you to a place where no one ever wants to go. But this book makes you go there, and you come out the other side feeling pretty strong.
I think that's what's so exciting about this theme. It's going to make people go to places that they might not want to go to, but I think it's going to be really enriching. Okay, finally, a quick last word from each of you. Now that you've all met each other and have an idea of what you're up against, I'll start with you, Adam. What's your game plan? One quick sentence.
My game plan is that there isn't really a game plan. I'm just going to wing it.
Okay. Vinay.
My game plan is just, how I am in life. I'm just going to go by my heart. I think this competition I think you are your biggest competition in something like Canada Reads. It's all about what you put into it. And so just work hard. I feel like I'm in high school all over again. So
the mental discipline. Bruce, what's your game plan?
For me, it's probably about passion. I'm really passionate about this book. I'm passionate about the topic. And I bring a lot of passion. I have less media training than I'm just an entrepreneur. So I'm a little less media training than my colleagues here. But I bring a lot of passion. And, I don't do anything to lose. So
So you're going to bring your entrepreneurial passion and desire to win?
Oh, there's all kind of things I'm going to bring.
Farah, what's your game plan?
I'm in it to win it.
yeah.
That was
I got a game plan. My game plan is to go from tallest to smallest and take you all down.
I'm
Okay.
going from shortest to tallest, so that means we're going for each other first.
All right, I look forward to that. Well, literally, when we were running yesterday, I bounced into you and bounced back. So I think that works to my advantage.
Interesting height-based strategies being revealed. Clara, what's your game plan?
Oh, my game plan is just like all great writers, I think, try to do. Lawrence Hill does it best, is show, don't tell.
Oh, nice.
Well, thanks to you all, and good luck. I'm sure you'll have a great time.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Shad.
Shad.
Thank you, Shad.